Hey, this is Rick with Epic Lighting. Today we're going to show you how to hook up and troubleshoot your RGB controllers. Alright, so here's what we're going to have for our RGB Bluetooth controller hookups. So we'll have our positive and negative, and this comes from a battery or switch source. We do recommend to have the positive wire on a fusible link. You'll have your Bluetooth controller, and then we're going to use this in place of a splitter. You'll usually have a splitter that will go from one headlight to the other. We're going to use this for a quick, easy example. And then we have our wire coming out of the back of the headlight. All you'll need to hook up this is a small flat tip screwdriver. So what we're going to do first is we're going to go ahead and hook our splitter up to our controller. So as you can see here, you have a black, red, a green, and a blue. So what we'll do to hook up our splitter to this here, we'll go ahead and turn the controller over, and you'll see small screws there. We want to unscrew those and loosen them. Once those are loose, you find out which wires go where, and then simply place the wires inside of the controller and tighten down the screws. Okay, give the wires a little tug, make sure they're in there good and secure. So now we're going to connect our positive and negative to it. It's the same thing as the other side. You'll have the V plus and the V negative. So you'll have your negative wire and your positive wire. Now before we go ahead and mount all this up inside the car, we just want to go ahead and test these real quick. You'll have an arrow on the splitter. The arrow always points to the black wire, just in case if you can't see the wiring on this side. So we'll go ahead and plug that in. Now we're okay to go ahead and supply power to the controller. We want to just pull up the app on our controller, on our phone. We're going to go ahead and turn that on. I want to go ahead and go through the red and the green and the blue. I want to make sure everything matches up. So we're going to go ahead and go to blue. So we have the blue. We're going to go ahead and go to green. So now we've got red. We're going to go to red. And we don't really have a red at all. It goes away. So we've got some wires crossed and some wires not connected. So here's where the troubleshooting comes in. Once that's done, we want to go ahead and disconnect the power to the controller. So we want to go back and follow here. So as you can tell here, we didn't get the green wire hooked up very well. It's not in there. And we have our red and green crossed. So we'll go ahead and back those out. And we want to swap those to the correct positions. Okay, so we've got those secured back in there. So we'll go ahead and supply power back to the controller. We'll go ahead and open it back up on our app. So we'll go to blue, green, and red. So now we know that everything's going to be working correctly. On this here, if you happen to get it backwards, is a common issue. If it is backwards and you try to supply power, it just simply won't come on. So if you do have an issue with your halos not coming on, do ensure that these two are matching each other. And they'll work great. And there you have your RGB Bluetooth controller hookup.